Hello everyone, my name is Omari Williams. I feel the need to remind you of that because once the Rumble was over last week, I noticed something. No one was talking about me. That includes everyone in the crowd, everybody in the locker room, you idiots watching at home and in the comments section, included too. Last week, I made history by becoming the first ever Revolution champion after beating 29 other men in a historic win and a historic event. However, despite my momentous victory on this historic night, what did you all talk about? Meritt getting 10 eliminations, Johnny surviving from ages from the number 5 spot, even how huge and tall and a massive man Johnny Black was when he came out to the ring, even though I eliminated him. My history-making event was undermined and forgotten immediately, but never again. The reason I call myself the Forgotten One is due to the fact that everywhere I go I have been forgotten for my entire career. No matter how many championships I win or how successful I am, everyone always forgets Omari Williams. Will never again. I have made history being part of the first ever championship winner of Revolution. And you better get used to calling me the Revolution champion because I am not ever losing this championship. And I swear to you all that no matter what it takes, I will never be forgotten ever again. So you better remember my name because Omari Williams will be at the very top of the Revolution card for a long time. And when I do get my call up to the main roster, I will be taking that championship up with me. So remember my name, everyone. Your WIW Revolution champion, Omari Williams. After a long wait and a lot of anticipation, it's time to begin Revolution here at the beautiful Revolution Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Darren Jacobs and welcome to WIW's Revolution. Tonight we are kicking off in a huge way with our first match in the tag division. It's a huge one as well. It's a 4 corners tag team match and the winner will earn themselves a shot at the Revolution Tag Team Championships, and the winners will go up against the winners of next week's 4 Corners Tag Team match. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got so much action for you tonight, next week, for the rest of Revolution. It's gonna be amazing. First team down to the ring is Alex Wolf and Dustin Kane, otherwise known as the Immortals, making their tag team debut tonight. Both of them picked up an elimination in the inaugural Royal Rumble match for the WIW Revolution Championship. And of course, Omari Williams, who opened the show to remind everyone that he is never going to be forgotten again. He opened the show, and he was, of course, the first ever Revolution Champion. If you're not familiar with the rules of the 4 corner tag team match, let me break it down to you. This is not like the one at Final Conflict. It's got the same rules, except it's not elimination. It is one fall to the finish. Basically, a 4 corners tag team match. It will be one-on-one, two legal men inside the ring in a one-on-one situation at all times. But except it's a normal tag team rules as well. But you can tag in anybody that you want. It does not have to be your partner. You can tag in anyone at any time in any corner as long as they are available to make the tag, and it is a legal tag. The winning team is the first one to score pinfall or submission. There is no eliminations here, so only one of these teams will win the match, and that winning team will go on to face the winner of next week's 4 corner tag team matchup for a shot at the Revolution Tag Team Championships and become the inaugural tag team champions. A huge honor that would be for any team. The Immortals have emerged here as the first team down to the ring. Wolf and Kane, as I said, fairly decent Royal Rumble match. But this next team up also had a pretty decent rumble themselves. Not quite as impactful as I'm sure they would have hoped, but it still was pretty good for them. Coda Fish and Keith Alexander, otherwise known as The Birth. And I was worried that I got The Birth and the Immortals mixed up last week. I'm glad that I didn't. But The Birth and the Immortals, they collided at several parts in that matchup. Mainly Keith, I believe it was Keith Alexander that got rid of the Immortals. Got rid of one half of the Immortals, Alex Wolf. So these two teams, I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot of them two colliding. But tonight they are the first two teams out. And we don't know who's starting this matchup. Hasn't been determined yet. But The Birth here to make a name for themselves in the tag team division. Can they do that? They look very confident as they explode into the ring. Very, very hyper and energetic. Hopefully that translates into their in-ring work. But The Birth are here, ready to make their Revolution tag team debuts. And of course, this is a lot of pressure for a first match. This is everybody's debut match here in WIW, and they're already technically in a #1 contendership match for the Revolution Tag Team Championship. Well, of course, the new general manager of the show, LEJP, she wants things to escalate quickly. She wants to make sure that we already crown inaugural champions. That's why last week we had the Royal Rumble, where we crowned Omari Williams, the Forgotten One, as the new Revolution champion. And now we're looking to find some contenders for the tag team titles. We have 2 teams down here out of 4. Let's get the third one down here to the ring now. And it's familiar names as well. It is Jack Wyatt and Nick Hemmeling, otherwise known as the Aussie Brawlers. The Aussie Brawlers, of course, led, well, I'm not sure, well, Jack Wyatt and Nick Hemmeling, I'm not sure if there is a leader, but we know Nick Hemmeling competed in the Road to Glory Season 2 tournament, made it all the way to the finals. He came into the Royal Rumble at entry number 15. He had a pretty decent showing, Nick Hemmeling. Jack Wyatt lasted a while, didn't really make much progress inside that Rumble match. But the Aussie Brawlers, they've come here to be a tag team. And the 2 MMA fighters, they are ready to come in and use their skills to get their hands on the tag team championships. We're seeing all these teams for the first time. I believe this is Jack Wyatt's proper debut outside of the Royal Rumble on the WIW channel. So a big night for him. Nick Hemmeling, no stranger to the WIW spotlight. Road to Glory Season 2 doesn't get much harder than the Road to Glory tournament, but they found a way to make it work. And this 4 corners tag team match is going to be intense. It's going to be rapid paced. It's going to be crazy. But remember, it is 1 fall to the finish. The first team to score a pinfall or submission wins. It doesn't matter whose side they're on. That is the be-all and end-all. It doesn't matter. And the winner will face the winner of next week's 4 corners tag match for the Revolution Tag Team Championships. It's going to be big. Remember, there are no Revolution pay-per-views, so we'll be seeing those titles coming in very, very soon. And the final team down to the ring, it is Machete and Jesus Perez, otherwise known as Los Jefes Latinos, otherwise translated to in English as the Latin Bosses, the 2 men from Puerto Rico, making their way down to the rings to make their in-ring debut. Jesus Perez started the Royal Rumble last week. He came in at number 2, had a pretty decent showing. Unfortunately for Machete, he can't quite say the same, because as soon as Machete came in, he was eliminated in about 30 seconds. Not the most impressive showings from Machete, but these 2 massive dudes, it has to be said, ready to make their tag team debuts. This is what they came here to do. They came here for tag team wrestling, and we will see how they develop. It's good to have people from different cultures and different countries, and that's what Revolution's all about, bringing loads of different fighters from around the world together. Oh, and it looks like Alex Wolf is going to start this one off with Jack Wyatt of the Aussie Brawlers. And, Alex Wolf of the Immortals kicking us off. And straight away, Wyatt showing off his striking style. And he might be looking to make an early tag here with a chop in the corner. Oh, no, deciding against the tag here. Just going to work away again with the strikes. A lot of strikes coming in early here from Jack Wyatt. And he wants to use his punching power to his advantage. Wolf trying to use his wrestling background to try and get an advantage here. Couldn't capitalize. And Wyatt gets off to an amazing start. And for everybody in this ring, bar Nick Hemmeling, this is their debut in proper competition outside of the Royal Rumble. Nick Hemmeling, the only man with experience. What a boot by Alex Wolf, and he knows how impressive that was. But look at Wyatt, straight back to his feet, and now trying to steal the cover. This could get them a shot at the tag team titles if this goes through. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's rolled all the way through as well. Might be able to get this. Is he going to be able to get out of here? He's done it! What? No way! No! Alex Wolf stole it! And they can't believe it. Look at everybody on the outside of the ring. The Immortals have just won a shot at the Tag Team Championships. I do not believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe what we have just seen in a matter of a minute at most. Alex Wolf rolls up Jack Wyatt, and the Immortals have just upset the entire tag division. And that must be a record. That must have been the fastest victory in tag team history. That was incredible. And Kane and Wolf have just secured themselves a shot at the tag team championships. Well, ladies and gentlemen, not quite the epic Four Corners tag team match that we were expecting this week. But boy, oh boy, I bet you didn't see that one coming, because I know that I didn't. An incredible strategy there from the Immortals. And they will find out next week who they're facing for the tag team titles of Revolution. We will have to wait and see, but a huge win for the Immortals on their debut, and they might have just made history in WIW Tag Team Wrestling. Let's move on down the rest of the card, though, because we've got plenty more to come tonight. Well, I bet no one saw that one coming, because I tell you I didn't. As I just said there, what a way to kick off with a shock of the century. Jack Wyatt getting rolled up by Alex Wolf in a matter of a minute. And we have the first team who is going to get a shot at the Tag Team Championships. But now, we're going to start the hunt for a women's tag team champion. A women's champion here on Revolution. And we kick things off with Little Miss lightning in a bottle herself. Cody Hale ready to make her way down to the ring. We've already seen the lightning strike. But can she strike here tonight? Here's how we're going to be searching for the Women's Revolution Champion. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 3 triple threat women's matches. 2 of them are on tonight's show, and the 3 winners will then face off in another triple threat match. That one will be elimination, and that will determine the new, the first ever, should I say, Revolution Women's Champion. Cody Hale kicking us off here tonight, the charismatic lightning in a bottle, ready to strike, well known in the community. Let's see how she does here tonight, making her debut against some tough competition. There's no one in this division that doesn't deserve to be here, and we're going to prove it tonight with 9 women all hunting for the Mayhem, for the Revolution Championship. And we'll have to wait and see if we get more women, because starting today, the polls open, the applications open. So if you guys want to get any more people in, anyone wants to apply, they are more than welcome to apply and take a chance at becoming a WIW superstar. Remember, everybody here is only on a temporary contract. They could be released or sacked at any given moment. And here comes a familiar face as well. No stranger to the WIW spotlight. It is the sister of the current WIW champion, Brad Skeens. It is Brianna Skeens, who is here to cement her own legacy. And look at that paint job. That is absolutely terrifying. Brianna Skeens hasn't had too much success in the WIW ring. She's won a couple of occasions, most notably in the Road to Glory Women's Season 2 tournament. She unfortunately was unable to beat Joyce Andrews, who went on to the finals, so there's no shame in that. But Brianna Skeens, ready to cement her own legacy. We know she's very much a high flyer, very fast-paced fighter, much like Cody Hale in a sense. So this should be an interesting contest, seeing how these two fast-paced fighters will collide with one another. But look at that. That is a terrifying face. I would not want to be one of the people stepping in the ring with that person right there. And the final entry into this match. Remember, we'll see the second of the 3 triple threat matches here tonight, later on. But the third person into this match, making her way down to the ring to take on Cody Hale and Brianna Skeens. Someone who is eager to impress on her debut, and the crowd are clearly very excited for this one. Another friendly face for the community, someone very popular around as well. It is the returning Rachael Walker, who unfortunately didn't have a great Road to Glory Season 2 tournament, but Rachael Walker at least has the experience of being a part of the Road to Glory. That's something that a lot of other of the women can say tonight. Not many of them can actually turn around and say that. But look at that face, the face of pure confidence. She is keen and aware of her ability. Another one with quite scary face paint. A very dark side Rachael Walker brings. I guess the lightest person in this ring is Cody Hale, and Cody Hale's not even that much of a light side fighter, I guess. But we'll have to wait and see. But Rachael Walker, ready to step in the ring. Remember, only one of these women will get a chance to be a part of the Women's Championship Triple Threat, which I'm sure will happen in a few weeks' time. And the bell rings, and away we go. One of these women will be the first one to get a Women's Championship shot, and Rachael Walker wisely just going to take her time here and let Brianna and Cody fight it out. Oh, but I think she's ended up breaking Cody Hale's arm there. Brianna Skeens had the arm in a hold, and then Rachael Walker went straight from behind and took out Brianna Skeens. And look at this, Rachael Walker trying to get straight away involved. Cody Hale trying to recover. She might have had her arm snapped already. She's already at a disadvantage there from that accidental arm. Well, I'll say accidental arms. That maybe it was completely intentional there by Walker and a big elbow. Walker really bringing the fight to both Skeens and Hale here, but Hale getting the worst of the bunch here. There's a big DDT trying to give us some separation. And now look at that! Lightning in a bottle, showing some charisma here, showing some speed and injecting some life into the match. And these three women pretty evenly matched to start with, everyone getting their offense in. Cody Hale worries of a broken arm. She seems to be okay, but now under attack by the two face paints. And look at Rachael Walker ambushing her with a crossbody and some shots as Hale thought about rolling out of the ring, but she's decided against it. And I don't think Walker has seen Hale, and Hale just drops her from the top turnbuckle. And the women's division here, very much heated, very much anticipated to see everybody make their debut. What a move there by Cody Hale, and Rachael Walker gets out of harm's way. And now look at this. Cody Hale not slowing down for a second. That's exactly what we expect from Little Miss Lightning. Oh, and a massive clothesline as well from the springboard. Exploding onto the scene. The crowd are loving it. Look at the reaction to Cody Hale here. Cody Hale with an impressive start. And now look at this. Not even going to give a second chance here. Oh, big takedown there by Cody Hale on Rachael Walker. And now looking to fly here on top of her as well. But look at this. Brianna Skeens back to her feet. Takes her off the ropes. And now look at this. Walker once again colliding with Hale. With Walker as... Oh, and a big German to Cody Hale, who's still refusing to roll out the ring. And another German. Oh, not a German this time. It was a full Nelson. This time into a straight jacket. Beautiful variation of suplexes there by Rachael Walker, who got off to a good start, but it's been Cody Hale for the time being. Now trying to change that, trying to turn the tide back in her favor. There's a double axe handle. Brianna Skeens is going to take the time to rest up, to taunt. And now look at this, the strikes coming in by Rachael Walker. What a strike. And now going straight for Brianna Skeens, who gets caught taunting. And look at that, almost paid the price there even further. But now she's caught her from behind, a straight jacket. German suplex into the first cover of the bout. And Brianna only gets a 1. What a start to this match. These women were really going at it. And remember, this is for a shot at the Women's Championship. To be crowned the first ever Women's Champion is what's at stake here. And it could be a massive opportunity for any of these women. And we'll see who will be the first one to get that opportunity. We saw earlier the first tag team to get an opportunity at the Tag Team Championships. And now look at this, Rachael Walker. Is she ready to put this one away already? She's looking for something. Oh, but look at that, Cody Hale. Scouted it well, saw it coming. And now Hale charges at her, but Walker sidesteps. Skeens now back into the ring. Oh my God. Just exploded back into the ring and takes them both down with a single strike. Straight into the cover now from Brianna Skeens, and still can only get a 1. Skeens the only one going for covers here. Just trying to get out of here maybe. But now going to show off her high-flying antics to the top rope. Oh, but she doesn't see Walker going for the cover, and she chops herself back down. And now Skeens just hovering on the ropes there. Just going to bide her time. Let Walker fight it out with Cody Hale again. What's she thinking now? Looking for something big. Skeens going to stay out the way. Oh, and a discus big boot, but it's sidestepped. And it's turned into a beautiful inverted DDT there by Cody Hale. And now Hale has Skeens up. Oh, well countered by Skeens. Brianna doing a great job there of flipping out of it, but Cody Hale stays on top. And that's the problem. She's just so fast. She just stays on top of you even when she fails to connect with the move. Look at this. Oh, and a nice little package bomb there. Very nicely done by Cody Hale. He continues to play to the crowd. The crowd eating it up here. She's doing a great job here, Cody Hale. And now look at this to the outside. Oh, looking to fly one more time. Beautiful athleticism there. And Cody Hale now straight into the cover. Skeens back to her feet. Is she going to be able to break this up in time? She does at the count of 2. That's the highest count so far. And now look at this. Once again, working on that already hurt arm of the of Cody Hale. Sorry, I'm getting the names confused already in my head. And now look at this. Skeens going to try and take advantage. She's going to try and steal the cover here on Rachael Walker, but she's had time to recuperate. And still, Skeens can only manage a 1 count. Best she's done so far, which is not great for Skeens. She hasn't had much offense in this match, but she's been feeding off others. She's really been working away on the arms of both competitors here and continuing to do that here. Now to Rachael Walker, who's getting stomped on in the arm, trying to break both the competitors' arms here. It's an interesting tactical, a signature Skeens family spear. Walker might be able to get this now. Hale's not getting back, and Skeens steals it. Steals the match. A Skeens family spear. That is a Skeens classic right there. Steals the match on a surprise spear. And Rachael Walker, after already taking numerous big hits, unable to do it. Look at that. There was what was won it. Rachael Walker was done by that point. And Skeens came in, got rid of Hale, and took full advantage with a Skeens family spear. And Brianna Skeens takes the cake. She will be joining 2 other women for a shot at the Revolution Championship very, very soon. The first winner of the women's division. What a debut by all 3 of these women. But Skeens using that clever instinct of hers to get Hale out the way and secure the victory for herself by pinning Rachael Walker. Commiserations to the other 2, but a huge congratulations to Brianna Skeens. She's got herself a shot to become the first ever Revolution Women's Champion. Will she be able to do it? We'll have to see later down the line, but it is time to move on down the rest of the card. Next up tonight, the first singles match in Revolution's history. And we're already halfway through the card here on the first episode of Revolution. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. It's been full of twists and turns and strategy from all sides. And we already have 2 first ever winners, and now the first singles winner will make themselves known here tonight. And this isn't probably one of the matches you'd be proud of being a part of. This is a match between 2 people who spent the shortest amount of time inside the Royal Rumble match, and it must be upsetting for these 2 to be in it, but it's a chance to redeem themselves, and that is exactly why the general manager, LEJP, has put them inside this match. The first man down to the ring was the man who entered at number 30 in the Royal Rumble match, and before he could even get his coat off, he was eliminated, unfortunately. It is Jaden Winters. Jaden Winters with a proud a history that he's not particularly proud of, but he's proud of the journey he's taken to get here. He was part of a gang from a very young age, and he made some mistakes, and that led to him becoming a prisoner. And it was unfortunate for Jaden, but he went, he served his time, he paid his dues, and he's an upstanding member now. He's used his passion for wrestling to get himself a restart in life, and you know what? Good for him. And now Jaden Winters, ready to emerge here in WIW. Didn't get off to the greatest of starts to WIW, it has to be said, but tonight he has a chance for redemption. And his opponent tonight, someone else who came in very late into the Royal Rumble match, but just struggled to make an impact. I believe he actually came in at number 29, this man. Oh, look at this. He's got his own little private security team here to escort him down to the ring. It is the returning man from the Road to Glory Season 2. It is the Malcom Black. He is making his way back here to WIW and into Revolution for the first time. He makes a singles debut against Jaden Winters. Malcom Black coming down, very Scottish-themed attire. The Scots have done very well traditionally here in WIW. Of course, longest reigning champion ever is Big Willie, and that, of course, is still continuing. The Scotsman has done very well, and now Malcom Black makes his way down to the ring to make, hopefully, a better impact than he did in the Royal Rumble. He came in at number 29, I believe. It was either 28 or 29, but he was eliminated almost instantly by Meritt, I believe it was, who got rid of him. Of course, Meritt got rid of literally a third of the Royal Rumble, so no surprise there. But for Malcom Black, we know what he can do in the ring. We saw it in the Road to Glory tournament. We know he's a fantastic fighter. And tonight he gets a shot to redeem himself and try and show what he can do. And Jaden Winters, eager to go, eager to redeem himself. We'll see if Malcom Black can do the same. Bell rings and away we go for this one-on-one contest, the first singles contest in Revolution history. Of course, we haven't had a lot of people on the card tonight. Well, we've had a lot of the other division, but we haven't had a lot of the singles division on tonight, and I'm sure we'll see a lot more of the singles competitors as time goes on. Of course, we crowned at the Royal Rumble the first ever Revolution champion in the Forgotten One, Omari Williams. Jaden Winters off to a great start here. Noticeable size advantage here for Jaden Winters. He's using it to full effect here. Malcom Black, we know, can take a punch. He had one of the better matches of the tournament against Ryan Riley in the first round. And his match with Siler Jordan was just as great as well, just couldn't pull off the win. Winters retreats, and Malcom Black soaking up the applause of the WIW universe. Big kick to the gut there, and oh, and a very nice, thought he was going for an Insaguri instead of step up Hurricane Rana. Very nicely done by Malcom Black. Black very proud of his heritage. And Jaden Winters proud of the progression he's made in his life and his wrestling career. Look at that Hurricane Rana driver. Right as Jaden Winters was trying to get back to his feet, and Malcom Black begging him to bring the fight to him tonight. Jaden Winters, Malcom Black, two men in need of redemption following their terrible start to life. Oh, a running headbutt by Malcom Black, and he's not slowing down, straight to the top. Oh, God. Winters in an awkward position. Oh, and that's going to hurt. I was going to say Jaden Winters is not hurt because Malcom Black has just accidentally drilled his own chest into the head of Jaden Winters, and I think that stunned Winters more than hurt him, but I think Black came off the worst. He's still going, Black, though, not slowing down. Beautiful little lion salt there off the middle rope. And Winters under heavy fire to start this matchup. And now look at this. Oh, thinking maybe again for the Hurricane Rana driver. Beautifully driven down into the mat. Jaden Winters doesn't know what's hit him after a strong start. All of a sudden, Malcom Black has turned up the pace, and he is not slowing down. Winters, though. Oh, a massive big boot there by Jaden Winters, slowing down the momentum of Malcom Black. And, of course, there were a lot of noticeable performers in that Royal Rumble match. These two are not a part of that, but we'll be seeing the rest of them later, a few others later, in what will be a battle royal to close up tonight's show, who could potentially become the first contender to face Omari Williams for the championship. We'll see if how that goes. But Malcom Black now trying to pick things back up, going for a powerbomb here in the much larger Jaden Winters. Oh, wait, what's he doing? Oh, he's turned into a buckle bomb. Beautiful move there by Jaden Winters, on Jaden Winters by Malcom Black. What a contest this has been. And these two really going for it. Winters bringing him back to his feet, but Black trying to keep up the momentum he's gathered. Countered again by Jaden Winters. And now Winters rolling through, trying to roll up for the super kick. Beautiful strike by Jaden Winters. And now Malcom Black's in trouble. Winters looking to put him away. Up on the shoulders. Oh, and just drops him down. Oh, but look at this. Straight into a submission. What a sequence here by Jaden Winters. Malcom Black is in trouble. Winters might be able to get this one. And he does. A beautiful victory via submission. And Jaden Winters knocks off Malcom Black. What a victory. Beautiful fight. Both men really showed what they could do. But Jaden Winters just used pure strength and a beautiful submission there. Out of the Wasteland Slam, it looked like. And Jaden Winters picks up the first singles victory in Revolution history. While coming in at number 30, he made a little bit of an embarrassment of himself at the Rumble. But he has turned it around, and Jaden Winters has redeemed himself for his loss there and made up with a victory. A man with a troubled past looking to redeem himself. Can Jaden Winters bounce off this win now and make a name for himself? We've got a couple more matches to go here tonight, but a huge victory and one-on-one action here for Jaden Winters. Commiserations to Malcom Black. Let's move on down the rest of the card. Well, more triple threat women's action, the second of the night, and it will be the last one for tonight. And the winner of this will join Brianna Skeens for a shot at the Women's Championship in what will be a triple threat elimination match. But first, they've got to survive this triple threat. Let's see who can get the job done. First woman down to the ring, a familiar face from Road to Glory Season 2, the finalist who made it all the way to the end of the show, and unfortunately for her at the Insomnia pay-per-view, she was unable to put away Keva Kaiju, who of course made her way to the main roster. But a chance for redemption here for the Cherry herself, Joyce Andrews, the joyful one, making her way down to the ring and making her Revolution debut. A lot of experience, a lot of matches under the WIW name in the Road to Glory tournament, but this is a whole different playing field now. Can Joyce Andrews, very much a crowd favorite in the Road to Glory tournament, can she prove everybody here that she's still as dominant as she was in the Road to Glory tournament? The only reason she didn't win is because she collided with someone who was just equally as dominant, and unfortunately for her, she just couldn't get the win on the day. She lost via submission. But can now Joyce Andrews redeem herself here tonight and join Brianna Skeens for a shot at the Women's Revolution Championship? We'll have to wait and see, and we will see how that progresses as time goes on. Her opponents tonight, though, aren't going to let reputation get in the way of anything. Next down to the ring, making her debut here on WIW and the Gaming Blake channel. It is making her way to the ring, Kimmy Lynn, and if that name sounds familiar, that is because she is the sister of a former Road to Glory competitor in, I can't remember now. What was the name? Oh, that's going to bug me. Oh, that is going to bug me. I don't remember. But Kimmy Lynn here making her debut here tonight, hoping to provide some entertainment for her own. That's the first person with, like, glasses on. I think those are proper reading glasses. I hope she doesn't plan on wearing those in the ring, because that's going to hurt even more when she gets punched in the face, let me tell you, from experience. But Kimmy Lynn ready to make her debut here in the ring and try and straight away on her debut earn herself a shot at the Women's Championship. Can she make an impact here tonight? We'll have to wait and see, but Kimmy Lynn eager and ready to go. One more woman to bring down to the ring, and the lights have gone out here for this final woman who is also making her in-ring debut here in WIW. It is Bianca. How she will do today, I don't know. A lot of pressure on her in the first match. She has to step up to the plate and be ready to go, but we will see if she can emerge here tonight as the winner. Remember, the winner will join Brianna Skeens and another competitor who we will find out who next week in a matchup for the Women's Championship to crown the first ever Revolution Women's Championship. Oh, look at that. Nice little splits here. Oh, just kind of leaking through the ring, though, as she does so. But she's ready, as it says on her as it says on her trunks, that she's ready to strike fear into the hearts of her opponents, I guess, and bring hope to the women's division as well. We'll see how she does, but Joyce Andrews, Kimmy Lynn, and Bianca all making their Revolution debuts. For two of them, it's their first WIW debuts. Oh, look at this. Straight away in with a firing strike there. Very nicely done there by Kimmy Lynn. And now look at this. Oh, and a pop-up punch to Bianca as well. Very nicely done. What a start by Kimmy Lynn. Brooklyn. That's the name. That is the name of the sister that I had forgotten. It is Brooklyn. Now look at this. Joyce Andrews trying to get one back here on her. Trying to make her pay for it. Oh, and slamming it down on top of Bianca as well. Very nicely done by Joyce Andrews. And now Joyce Andrews. Oh, look at that. Very nicely done. Oh, no. And now look at this. Beautiful strikes there by Bianca. by Kimmy Lynn. And now Kimmy Lynn once again going for Bianca, who's going to get caught taunting. More strikes inbound. Oh, and drilling her down there with a nice little Frankensteiner. Bianca wisely rolls out of harm's way after a slow start. Now Joyce Andrews once again under fire from Kimmy Lynn. Kimmy Lynn doing a great job here. Rolls through there and follows through with a roundhouse kick. And Joyce Andrews off to a slowish start here, or maybe it's just been an incredibly fast start here from Kimmy Lynn. Straight into the cover there off the moonsault, but Bianca in time to break it up. Oh, and a slap right across the jaw there to Bianca, and she did not take kindly to that now. Can Bianca get some offense in on her own? And oh, and a big knee strike there to Kimmy Lynn. Lynn off to a great start. Someone needs to slow her down, and a snap German there might be able to do just that. Very nicely done there by Bianca. Now bringing it back to her feet was Joyce Andrews, but the strike's still coming in strong. And now Joyce Andrews playing to the crowd, very much a fan favourite from the road to glory. Oh, God. Big drop kick after she was set up for the neck breaker. And now Joyce Andrews in the ring with Bianca. And Bianca now, oh, look at that. Very nicely done there, bridging into a single leg Boston Crab. And, of course, it was Joyce Andrews who tapped out to Kaiju in the Road to Glory finals. So I'm sure she's not got fond memories of submissions. Big takedown there by Joyce Andrews with the leg drop. And now looking to escalate a bit further. There's a snap of the arm. Oh, she twists the arm there of from her. And now look at this, taking it down. Kimmy Lynn exploding back into the ring. And will we be seeing Brooke Lynn re-emerge in WYW soon? I have no idea. She's off in other promotions, though. I believe she's working in management in one of them. But Kimmy Lynn making a huge name for herself here. She's exploded into this match, and she is not slowing down at all. Joyce Andrews now under heavy fire, in trouble here. What's she thinking here? Oh, and a beautiful sit-out pile driver by Kimmy Lynn. And Andrews is down, and Bianca does not want to turn around. Oh, but she's countered her, though. And now these two women trading strikes to the corner. She's sent here by Kimmy Lynn. And now look at this. Oh, went for a clothesline out of the handstand. Oh, and a massive running knee by Bianca. And now look at this, caught by Joyce Andrews. The pace of this one really starting to escalate. Oh, and Bianca's taken down as she sprung off the ropes. And now Joyce Andrews. Joyce Andrews looking to fire. Couldn't do it. And now Bianca once again taking her down there with a double leg takedown and firing away the fists. Kimmy Lynn not slowing down, but look at this, Andrews trying to escape out of harm's way. It's been a great start from Kimmy Lynn. And Joyce Andrews, oh, look at that, wisely escapes her there before going straight back out. Oh, but no, they're both back inside. Bit of cat and mouse here between Joyce Andrews and Kimmy Lynn. Oh, went for a spear there, but Bianca just fell short. And Joyce Andrews going to make her pay for it. Oh, had her in head scissors, but well escaped there by Bianca. Can she capitalize? No, she can't. Well countered by Joyce Andrews. And now Andrews, all flipping through. Oh, and a beautiful swinging neck breaker. And now she rolls out of harm's way, but she follows her. She's going to leave Kimmy Lynn for the moment. Oh, wait, never mind. She follows her back inside. Now Kimmy Lynn going to make Joyce Andrews pay for the mistake of ignoring her there. Hurricane Rana takes her down. And trying to capitalize here on a down Joyce Andrews. Unable to do so. Oh, but look at this. Bianca from behind taking advantage of Joyce Andrews, who rolls out of harm's way. Now going to try and steal the cover here on Kimmy Lynn. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. Kimmy Lynn not taking a massive amount of damage in this match. Been doing more of the delivery, and she continues to dominate here, Kimmy Lynn. And now, Lynn, what's she going for here? Looking for the neck breaker. And a massive one at that. And Bianca rolls out of harm's way. Kimmy Lynn, once again, the only woman standing. A fantastic contest between these guys. Now Bianca once again with another net breaker, this time to the outside. Look at this, Joyce Andrews back to her feet. She's going to curl around now. She's going to have a go at Kimmy Lynn. But Lynn saw it coming and takes it down there with a big boot to the jaw. Kimmy Lynn has come to play. What an impressive performance it's been on her debut here in WIW. Her first time on the network. Her sister, of course, did very well on her debut too, but she was eventually taken out of the tournament by the winner of the tournament, and that was Kaiju. And now look at that, tossed back into the ring by Joyce Andrews, who might be able to capitalize here. Can she slow down the momentum that has been building? Rolls her through with the next snap. Oh, and a beautiful spinning kick. And now Joyce Andrews looking for the Tiger Bomb. Oh, but she gets caught with a code breaker by Bianca. And look at that, Kimmy Lynn is stunned. I don't think she's going to be able to break it up. Oh, but Joyce Andrews gets the shoulder up in time. What a move there by Bianca. Coming in with the code breaker, almost stealing it. Oh, Kimmy Lynn, she might get caught taunting here, and she does! Stunner! Stunner to her there. And Bianca has re-exploded into this match, trying to redeem herself after the slow start. And look at this, what she have her here. It has her in a straitjacket maneuver. And into a neck breaker, getting revenge for all the neck breakers that she's taken in this matchup. And now picking her up, massive clothesline, and another one. Kimmy Lynn still trying to get up and keep firing on with the momentum that she's had. Oh, and into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Very nicely done by Bianca. This, Joyce Andrews, caught her from behind. Very nicely done. Beautiful spinning kick again. Right to the face of Kimmy Lynn. And now look at this, turning attention to Bianca. Both women are down. Joyce Andrews might be able to capitalize here. Take advantage and steal the win. Oh, well taken down there, though, by Bianca. And now Bianca might be able to score a cover here. Flips her over into the cover. Kimmy Lynn, she isn't going to be able to break this one up. Oh, but Joyce holds on still. Joyce Andrews with another close count there. She was in trouble once again. Now look at this, Bianca and Kimmy Lynn. Both are focusing here on Joyce Andrews, trying to get her out the picture. And now look at this. Looking for a suplex, maybe. Gets her up. Oh, wait, no. Turns into another neck breaker. Favoring the neck breaker here tonight is Bianca. Kimmy Lynn, excuse me. And now into the cover here on Joyce Andrews, who's able to get the shoulder up. And Kimmy Lynn left alone in the ring now with Joyce Andrews. What an incredible triple threat contest this has been. Remember, the winner will join Brianna, Skeens, and one other woman in a triple threat elimination match for the first ever Revolution Women's Champion. Who will it be? We'll have to find out, but these two battling inside, trading blows, trying to find an answer to one another, and a beautiful cutter there by Kimmy Lynn. Is that enough? Surely it is to get rid of Joyce, but no! Joyce is not staying down. She somehow gets the shoulder up again. Trying to get her out of there, and a big clothesline she does. Oh, caught her with a pop-up punch. Joyce Andrews, now with an opportunity. She has both women down. She needs to decide what to do, and she needs to decide it fast. She's wasting time here. This could be a mistake by Joyce Andrews. She's waiting for someone to move, and looks like it's Bianca who rolls over first to get back to her feet. Oh, Joyce Andrews here. She's going to make a mistake. She doesn't see from behind her Kimmy Lynn. She's going to make the mistake. Oh, no, she was waiting for something. Maybe a cut of her own. She couldn't do it. Now Joyce Andrews, Irish whip to the corner. Has her in the corner. Oh, no, Kimmy Lynn decided to not get involved there as she sees what's happening next. Oh, and another swinging neck breaker, this time by Bianca, taking down Joyce Andrews. And now Bianca in the corner. Oh, went for the clothesline again off the hands, the moonsault. Not off the moonsault, the handstand. Oh, and takes it down there very nicely. Bianca under fire for Kimmy Lynn into the cover. Joyce Andrews is down. She's not going to break this one up. But a kick out at 2 by Bianca. What a women's contest. It's been by far the best contest of the night so far. All three of these women battling like their lives depend on it. And the future in the women's division could depend on it. Oh, and a beautiful Frankenstein taking it down. And now Joyce Andrews looking to capitalize. Big kick to the gut. Big strikes coming in here from Joyce Andrews. Has her alone now. Twist of the arm, and then the knees driving down into it. Into the cover here by Joyce Andrews. Trying to get out of here and get the shot of the women's championship that she is looking for. She gets only a 2 there on Kimmy Lynn. Down on the outside. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, I see what she's going for here. Looking to fly. Oh, and a beautiful corkscrew moonsault. And Joyce Andrews pulling on a show here for everyone. Oh, now what's she thinking? Oh, looking for a submission maybe. She's got her in there in an awkward position. She's not going to escape. She might have to tap out here if Bianca can't come for the save, and she does. Joyce Andrews forced to break the hold. Big knee to the gut here. And now rolling through. In trouble here is Joyce. Super kick right to the jaw. And now Joyce Andrews shrugging it off, back to her feet, trying to deal with Bianca, but she is not letting Joyce Andrews have this one. Went for a running knee again, misses, gets her up on the shoulders now. Look at this, Joyce Andrews. Oh! Face buster out of the electric chair. And she thinks that might be enough. I see her eyes. She was going for the cover, but then she saw Kimmy Lynn at the corner of her eye, who now goes and drills her down again with another Frankensteiner. And now Kimmy Lynn might be able to steal this one. She sees Bianca down and in a vulnerable position. Is this going to be enough to join Skeens in the Triple Threat Women's Championship match? A 2 count is all that she's been rewarded with. Bianca not staying down. Counters the head scissors again. Not for the first time in this match. And now look at this. Oh! Drilling her down on the mat and straight into the cover. Joyce Andrews is down. Is that going to be enough? I went to say Brooklyn there. And Lynn manages to find a shoulder up. And now look at this. These two trading shots in the ring. Looking for that sit-out pile driver again. And oh, look at this. Joyce Andrews with a cheap shot. And now Joyce Andrews might be able to steal this. With Bianca down. She might be able to steal this one here on Kimmy Lynn. Looking for the Tiger Bomb. Boom. Beautiful. Cherry Bomb. The cover here by Joyce Andrews. Is that going to be enough? Joyce has done it. Still with only 1 loss to her name, Joyce Andrews gets the job done here on her first night of Revolution. Beautiful Cherry Bomb, if I remember that's what it's called. Beautiful move there by Joyce Andrews. Did a fantastic job looking at that code breaker earlier. I thought that one was going to get it done, but Joyce Andrews refused to stay down tonight. She gets the job done by pinning Kimmy Lynn. There was the cutter that almost got the job done as well. But Joyce Andrews, resilient as ever, refusing to stay down. And Joyce Andrews will join Brianna Skeens for an opportunity at the Revolution Women's Champion. She just about missed out on becoming a member of the main roster, but Joyce Andrews, everybody's favorite, the fan favorite, the joyful one, has an opportunity tonight, has an opportunity to make history as the first ever women's champion. Will she be able to do that? I don't know. It's going to be tough for her. And we've still got one more women's match to go to find out who will be joining them in the Triple Threat. That will probably be on next week's show. But it's time for tonight's main event. Big win tonight by Joyce Andrews. After an incredible first night of Revolution action, and it has thoroughly been entertaining from start to finish, we kick things off tonight with a 6-man battle royal between some of the best performers in the inaugural Royal Rumble match to crown the Revolution champion. That match was, of course, won by Omari Williams, but he will not be in this match. And you've got to imagine whoever wins this match is in good look, has a good look and a fair shout at becoming the first contender for the Revolution Championship that Omari Williams currently holds. Earlier on tonight, Omari Williams came out and said he doesn't care who faces him. He isn't going to be forgotten, and he intends to do that by holding on to the championship for as long as he can. First person down to the ring tonight, Mark Williams, who actually picked up 2 eliminations. I believe he came in at number 26, I believe. He came in late into the Rumble, but he made a great impact. Former government-hired hitman. His job was literally to kill people and get away with it. That's what the man used to do. But apparently, after some disagreements with the government, he's off doing his own thing now, wrestling. And provided he doesn't kill anyone for real, the hitman is more than welcome to participate here. Everything he did for his country. But that doesn't make him a great man, because he's made it very clear that he enjoyed what he did. He enjoyed killing people. And we'll have to see how that works here. I'm sure he's not going to be particularly fan favorite, but Mark Williams, first man down to the ring here tonight, who's ready to make an impact. Someone else who put on a great performance in the Royal Rumble, very in the early stages. I believe he came in at number 14. It is Storm, or Colt Storm, whichever one you prefer. Storm, ready to come down to the ring tonight. Former military man, was discharged from the army and has never been the same since. We've seen how much of a massively tough guy he was. Storm was dominant in the Royal Rumble to the point where he was taking on 3 people at once in the match. He was eventually eliminated after a while. I believe maybe by Johnny Entertainment. He might have been, I'm not too sure. But Storm makes his way down to the ring. A dominant fighter. He proved to be in the Royal Rumble, but that was in the Royal Rumble. I mean, this isn't too much different. This is a Battle Royale, but we'll see how he does. But the former military man, Storm makes his way down to the ring. A troubled past, but I see a bright future for this man. Let's see if he can ride out the storm here tonight and progress on very well. Next man down to the ring, who also had 3 eliminations, I believe, in that match, is Charles Black. And you'll find that most of the people in this match had the majority of eliminations, about 2 or 3 each. Charles Black, ready to make his way down to the ring. He had a very impressive stint at the end of the Rumble. I believe he came in, off the top of my head, I believe he came in at number 21, 23 maybe? I'm not too sure. But the bad guy is what it says on his chest, and it looks like he means business, and he's here tonight to do the business. If he can get a shot at the championship, that's exactly what he's going to try and do, and that's what everybody's here to do. Everybody wants to be the top guy, because remember, you're all here to make your impressions on the main roster, and maybe if you're lucky, Mort Goldberg or Theodore Adam Wright, the Mayhem and Fight Night GMs, will give you a shot to prove yourself, and potentially maybe you can move up to the main roster and get a permanent deal. Otherwise, your job is not safe here in this brand. Next man down to the ring, it is the massive Johnny Black, who came in at the very end of the Rumble. Picked up 2 eliminations, I believe, Johnny Black. Quite a dominant fighter, a massive dude. Very, very powerful indeed. Former UFC fighter, so he's no stranger to colliding in the ring. And look at that, quite a big dramatic entrance here by Johnny Black, who is ready to go here tonight, the second Black in this match. And of course, there were 2 Williams in the matches, and one of them ended up being the champion. Johnny Black made it to the final 2, where he was eventually eliminated by, quite comfortably to be honest, by Omari Williams, but he had been in the match for quite some time before that. And so, he's going to want a chance at revenge, and this Battle Royal could help him a long way in getting an opportunity maybe to get some revenge on Omari Williams and maybe hunt down the Revolution Championship. For everyone, it's all about putting on a show tonight and proving you've got what it takes to be a big star on this brand. And no one wants to be a bigger star and more entertaining than this man, Johnny Entertainment. What a Rumble this man had. This man, for a brief period of time in that match, was breaking the record for the most eliminations in the match. He picked up 7 eliminations, and he came in at number 5 in the Rumble. And I actually believe that he saw out every single person that came into that ring. So 25 other men were in that Rumble with Johnny Entertainment. He lasted all the way to near the end, where he was eliminated by Meritt, who went on to break the record and secure it with a massive number, which I'm not sure is going to be broken anytime soon. But Johnny Entertainment, by far the workhorse in that match, he lasted longer than anyone else in total. The only one who really outshone him was Meritt, and boy oh boy, the Meritt put on a show. But Johnny Entertainment, here to entertain the crowd, and that is exactly what he is here to do. Mr. Entertainment, the one half of the Party Express, and maybe the Party Express scheduled to get a shot at the in the Four Corners Tag Team matchup next week. We'll see if that one lasts longer than this week, which won't be too hard. But Johnny Entertainment, after an impressive performance last week, there's only one man who really outshone him, and that was this man, Meritt, one half of the Order. This man eliminated in total, and I'm not making this up, 10 men. 10 different men from the number 15 position. Some of those people included Johnny Entertainment, who of course he's facing tonight. Bit of revenge maybe for Johnny Entertainment on the cards. And his own tag team partner, who is quite a massive dude as well. He knocked off some big names in between all them, but those are the most notable ones that come to mind. But for Meritt, the man from the Road to Glory Season 1 didn't have the greatest start to life in WIW, but now he is here looking to make an instant impact. He did by breaking a WIW for the record for the most eliminations in a Royal Rumble match. Let's see how he does tonight. Straight away gets slammed down by Johnny Black, as everybody in this match goes straight for one another. And remember, this does not guarantee the person who wins a shot at the Revolution Championship, but you know it's got to put him up there. And you know Omari Williams is going to be sitting very, very closely and watching this match. Remember, guys, for all of you watching, if you guys are interested in joining Revolution, the application form will be reopened when this episode is aired, so be sure to get your applications in if you think you can do it. Oh, and Mark Williams almost gone straight away there. Charles Black trying to get him out of here, could not do it. Mark Williams, a former hitman, very skilled fighter in hand-to-hand combat as well. I'm sure that comes with his government training. And I'm surprised he told us all this. Look at this, Johnny Entertainment already dancing. I'm sure Colt Storm isn't going to feel too happy about that. Now Mark Williams trying to get rid of Charles Black. And Johnny Entertainment off to a fiery start. And look at this, these two colliding straight away. Meritt of the Order and Johnny Entertainment of the Party Express. Between the two of them, they had 17 eliminations in the 30-man Royal Rumble. Half of the Rumble was eliminated. Over half of the Rumble had the eliminations by either Johnny Entertainment or Meritt. How crazy is that? And look at that, Johnny Black tearing apart Charles Black and Johnny Entertainment in the ring. Well, Storm lifted up Johnny Black there, and I think Johnny Black and Colt Storm, that's going to be a strength match of power. But of course, the power coming from the natural size of Johnny Black rather than pure strength that Colt Storm clearly has built up from his life in the military. Charles Black once again trying to get Mark Williams out of here, if he can. Trying to become the second Williams to become a Revolution champion. Of course, Omari Williams was the first ever winner. And now look at this, Johnny Entertainment trying to pull off a massive elimination here if he can get rid of Colt Storm. Meanwhile, Meritt going to trade strikes with the big man, Johnny Black. Look at the size difference. And it comes through in fruition there. And now look at Johnny Black. Looking for something big here. What's he thinking? Oh, look at that. Oh, slams him down. What a twist as well. Meritt under heavy fire from Johnny Black, who might be able to get rid of him here. Try and get that elimination. Oh, but well slipped out by Meritt before he could get there. And now Johnny Entertainment meeting Storm. Storm has him in a bad spot. Johnny Entertainment's in trouble. And he's out of there. The MVP of the Royal Rumble couldn't last in the Battle Royal. But now Meritt trying to get rid of Charles Black, and that's two gone. Now Mark Williams trying to pull off the upset by eliminating the big man. Well, Charles Black is gone, and Johnny Entertainment is gone. And now look at this, Colt Storm and Johnny Black, the two big men, the big titans of this match colliding. We're down to 4. The Hitman, Mark Williams, Meritt of the Order, Johnny Black, the former UFC fighter, and this man, Colt Storm, the former military man. And you know Omari Williams isn't liking the competition he's seeing in the ring, because these dudes are some massive dudes, a lot of power, a lot of skill. Some of them even formerly with licenses to kill. And look at Colt Storm, he's just taken out Mark Williams and Johnny Black there, and Meritt now firing at him as well. Meritt doing a good job though of trying to stand up to him, but Colt Storm cleaning house here. Such a dominant fighter he has proven to be, and now Colt Storm looking for something big here. Mark Williams is going to stay clear of his way. And oh, what a massive clothesline. Surely that's led to freaking Meritt being blacked out here, but no, Meritt still survives. He fights on. Look at this, Mark Williams has Johnny Black by the throat here. What's he got in store for him? A gut punch. And the power of that sent Johnny Black flying, and I don't think Johnny Black, of all people, was expecting to be punched like that. And now Mark Williams trying to get rid of Colt Storm. He's been dominant in this match, Colt Storm. Massive running knee there by Meritt on the opposite side. Now looking for a bigger one there as well. Colt Storm in trouble. It could be his elimination. Oh, and another running knee to Johnny Black. Black's taken some huge hits here in this match and still fights on. Colt Storm trying to land a tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam there, it looked like. Couldn't do it. And Johnny Black now firing away on Colt Storm. Just a few shots before focusing his attention back to Meritt. Meritt in a lot of trouble here, and there goes Meritt. No! Meritt somehow holds on. Look at that, beautiful backstabber there by Mark Williams. Very nicely done. Meritt not even being given a second to breathe here by Johnny Black. Oh, but look at this, Colt Storm once again turning his attention to him. The two powerhouses in this matchup colliding again. And I think we're going to have to see these two in the ring very, very soon. Look at the strength on display there in a flapjack. And now look at this, turning his attention once again to, oh no, I thought he was going back to Meritt, instead turning his attention to Mark Williams. The Assassin's in trouble here. Johnny Black, this massive freak of a dude, might be able to get rid of him here. Meanwhile, Colt Storm trying to get rid of Meritt. Meritt's in trouble. He's taking some big hits here, mainly by Colt Storm. Mark Williams and Meritt in a lot of trouble. Can either one of them hold on here? Mark Williams holds on, but Meritt doesn't. Colt Storm gets rid of him. And now the two big men collide again. Johnny Black in trouble here as Colt Storm has him up, but well countered. Very nicely done. Oh, and Storm's gone. What an elimination by Johnny Black. And now look at this. Mark Williams left alone with Johnny Black, and look at it, take advantage if he can and blindside him. There's a brainbuster, and look at Colt Storm. Did you see him staring into the ring at Johnny Black? I have a feeling that's not over between those two. And now Mark Williams has him in a vulnerable position. Massive GTS. And he puts him to sleep, and for the first time in a non-lethal method. But Johnny Black still not stays down. And there he is. Johnny Black with the elimination to win the match. What a battle between all of these men. And it is Johnny Black that gets the winning elimination. What a battle. All of these men, the stars of the Rumble. And they did a fantastic job here tonight. But in the end, there was only one winner, and his name was Johnny Black. Losing the match at the very end last week, being the last man eliminated, Johnny Black had to bounce back big this week. And that's exactly what he's done here tonight. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Oh, from behind, the Revolution champion, Omari Williams, flattens Johnny Black with a kendo stick. Well, the forgotten one plans on never being forgotten again, and tonight he makes his mark to end tonight's first proper Revolution show. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like if you did. Comment your thoughts and feelings on tonight's show. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.